Senator Cory Booker wants to get something off his chest. Check it out.
We're in the car talking about last night's speech, and it is just not normal that you see colleagues standing up and applauding Trump's lies when they know they're lies, applauding his attacks on legislation like the CHIPS and Science Act that they voted for, applauding the outrageousness that I know they know of a president who is threatening like a dictator like Putin, threatening places like Panama and Greenland in the most menacing way. Last night was not normal, and we shouldn't normalize it. Last night was offensive, and not a president that tried to bring us all to higher ground, a president that got into petty name-calling and demeaning and degrading behavior. And so again, I say over and over again, in the light of that, in the face of that, then we can't do the normal course of action either. We have to find ways to step up, to stand up, to speak up, and not let this happen. Because it's not just his rhetoric, it's not just his lies, it's what he intends to do to vital American institutions that people rely on, like Medicaid. This is all a lot of bluster as they are planning a bill that will take billions of dollars away from health care for our children, for our senior citizens, for disabled, and that's just the beginning when it comes to the things they're talking about openly about doing to Social Security and more. We can't normalize this. His lies need to be met with our telling the truth to people and getting more people activated.
So as you saw and heard him say there, it's not normal what the Republicans were doing when President Donald Trump was delivering his speech to Congress. It's not normal the things that they were championing. And then he admonished the Democrats by saying, we need to stand up and do something. Well, I have a couple of questions for Cory there. Was it normal when Biden was in office that y'all were cool with men playing in women's sports? Was that normal? Was it normal that y'all were on board with the mass deletion of babies? Is that normal? Is it normal that y'all wanted to open up the borders wide as you could and let everybody come on over and get money, housing, education, food, and everything else you can think of before American citizens? Is it normal to have American citizens be homeless and hungry and jobless while immigrants are coming over here getting all there is to get? Y'all co-signed that under Biden. Was that normal? Is it normal to say, yeah, we're cool with inmates getting sex changes and immigrants that are being detained to get sex changes on the taxpayer's dime? Is that normal? Is it normal to say it's okay that children can change their sex even though they're not 18? Is that normal? So when you sit up and point the finger at the Republicans and what they're doing, yeah, some of that stuff may not be normal. Why aren't you thinking about the stuff that y'all were co-signing? That wasn't normal, which is why you all are not in control anymore, which is why y'all are being reduced down to screaming and hollering there in Washington and cussing. Is it normal to have black women who are supposed to be Congress members running around the internet and TV cussing? Is that normal? I'm just asking. See, I think you're confused as to what normal is. And I agree with you on that last thing. Yeah, y'all need to stand up and do something. Actually do something that the people want. Not all this nonsense that I just mentioned. Do something that matters. See, when you do that, you might have people start listening to you again. And since you want to do something for Black Americans. We want reparations. We don't want to study. We want a check. You don't need to study no more. You're all studied up. You know all you need to know about what happened in slavery. Write the check already. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, the Demetra